Well, hi, thanks for tuning in today. For a lot of us around the country, winter is rapidly approaching, and today I'm going to focus on how to keep warm, and in particular, your hands. So let's get right to it. Well, I'm not going to talk a lot about clothing because if you don't know how to dress yourself already, I don't think I'm going to be able to help. The main things I can tell you is layer up. Do not put cotton next to your skin. Keep a synthetic or wool if you can handle it. I tend to really enjoy and gravitate to clothing that has wind stopper capabilities, wind shear capabilities, like this jacket here. Vest is always nice, and keep your feet warm. Get a pair of insulated boots and your head as well. Now the hardest thing to keep warm is your hands, and I'll get to that in just a minute, but let's talk about your other gear for just a couple seconds here. Now, something that I like to do when I'm driving to the flying field, and when I get there, I get all my batteries out on the dash in the sun. I get my transmitter up on the dash in the sun. I get my gloves on in the sun. Hand warmers, very nice to have. Little pocket warmers. So keep your stuff in the sun. If you go to a flying field, try to park so your windshield is aiming towards the sun and can keep your stuff warm. Really makes a difference. You pick up a transmitter that is 5 degrees in temperature, it's really hard to hold on to it. So it can make a difference. In between flights, come up and put your transmitter up on the dash to warm it up a little bit. Well, so many of you have probably tried it, and it's, to me, impossible to fly with big, heavy, bulky gloves like this. You gotta feel your thumbs. So one thing I've done is I've taken these gloves, rag wool, and they have the grippy dots so the transmitter doesn't slip out of my hands. And these wore out enough in the thumbs that I can have a full glove but still uncover my thumbs and be able to work the controls. And that works pretty good up to a point. Now when it gets really super cold, I got something for you right here. This is called an Ace Extreme Trans Glove, and I'll put their website on here. It's about 70 bucks. And this is awesome. I got it last year and gave it a good test last winter. Used it this morning when it was 25 degrees. And it kept my hands very warm. It's got Velcro. Your little hand holes can enlarge or shrink down depending on what your needs are. It's made out of a real nice ripstop nylon. It's padded, slightly padded, which offers some insulation and has a nice little micro fleece interior, a large viewing window, and a strap to go over your neck. Now what I did buy for this is a universal temperature controller from Hobby King, and this is wonderful. It's actually made to warm tires. There is some Velcro on it, so what I do, I stick this in here like this, along with the control device. All I have to do is take one of my batteries, plug it in. You can see the indicator light there while it's warming up. And 30 degrees Celsius is, I believe, around 85 degrees. I was flying this morning with this set at 35 Celsius, and my hands were actually perspiring in it. Then you take your transmitter, stick it in there like that. You've got all of the control you need and warm hands at the same time. You've got plenty of room in here. It's not so expansive that the heaters can't heat it, but it is big enough that you have plenty of room to work the controls. And you can see the little light went off right there. It's warmed up to the temperature it wants, and you want to turn it up. That just tells you your light. Yeah, this thing has really made a lot of difference as far as my flying capabilities during the winter. It's just so much more enjoyable when you can feel your fingers. Last year, right before I bought this, I was out flying and my thumbs got so numb within 2 minutes I was not sure if I could land the plane. I did, and I decided to make a little investment so I could enjoy myself better. So there's my tips. I hope you have a good winter. Don't forget to fly your float planes off of snow with the floats. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.